So hello and welcome again to another Ask the Committee campaign video linked to Sutton Coldfield Chambers of Commerce. My name is Chris Brewerton. I head up as Division Director for Sutton Chamber. We have with us today our Vice President, Naem Arif. Good afternoon, Naeem. How are you?
I'm good, Chris. Good afternoon. Thanks for inviting me along.
Thank you. And just a quick introduction to Naeem. As mentioned, Naeem is a Vice President of our Sutton Coldfield Chamber division, a Director of United Carpets in Birmingham, soon to have a base in Mere Green in Sutton, and also, and really sort of linking to this area as well, is a consultant in customer experience with a long, distinguished career as a contractor for JLR, British Airways, and many more well-known businesses. So Naeem is here to really pick up on that sort of customer experience and relationship building for new members. As said on this series of interviews, we're looking to really give advice to businesses, members, non-members, and people across Greater Birmingham from some of our committee members. So Naeem, you're going to pick up on visibility, credibility, and something that leads to profitability. I'm making up ability names there, but I think they're all correct. But first and foremost, just pick up on the visibility side and how being visible, although it sounds simple, has really helped your business and your career.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, the example I always start with this, Chris, is that we all know who Pepsi are or Virgin are, but yet you still see them advertising all the time. And the reason why those businesses spend billions on this is because they want to remain front of mind to their potential customers. So visibility is a big thing, I think. You know, people get a chamber membership or some other advertising membership or whatever it is, and they suddenly sit back and think, why isn't it working for me? So I've been a chamber member now for about 8 years. During that time, we've really focused on visibility. And there's a number of different ways chamber members can do this. You know, obviously you can turn up to networking meetings and chamber events. You know, you can apply for awards. Those are great. You know, people talk about those, but I want to share a couple more things that you should be doing as chamber members to get the most out of your membership. I'll always say, go to the chamber members database, find people who are in a similar area, either business wise or location wise, or an area you want to target. Connect with those people, you know, use that database to connect with people, you know, book a coffee, book a call. It's a great way to meet more people in your target market. And I'd also talk about, you know, really support and engage with the chamber's social media stuff. Yeah. You know, whenever there's an event or, you know, when the chamber tweet or post stuff, you know, get involved. LinkedIn as well, get involved. And those are the kind of things which will increase your visibility within your business, within your target market. One of the things that you see people often complain about is, you know, I've got a membership to anything. You know, I've got a membership to the gym, but I never go. You know, you've got a chamber membership, use it. There are a lot more things out there for you to do. So for me, you know, try and get front of mind as much as you can to your target audience. And by doing that, you know, you increase your visibility.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, visibility is key, and whether that be any networking event, whether it be a chamber or event or otherwise, but yeah, be visible, get to know your local economy, local area, and have those connections using whatever means you're able to. And that brings us on to the credibility side. Is yes, it's great to be visible, but you've got to deliver that credibility. So again, through your experience, give those watching a few tips around keeping that credibility, and that's you know, how important that is.
So credibility is critical, because if you spend £10, £100 getting someone to your business, getting their attention, you know, you attract them through your brand and your marketing and your sweet talk and everything else. And if they turn up to your business to buy, or, you know, turn up to get some information about your business, and you don't then deliver on your brand promise, then your credibility goes through the roof, you know. So I'd always say, to build your credibility, you know, be prepared. You know, if you're going to an event, bring business cards. It sounds simple, people forget them. Come along prepared to talk about your business, the things you've got going on. Maybe do a bit of research. You always get a list of the other people at the event. So, you know, turn up prepared, turn up presentable. You know, don't rush in and say, oh, I've just rushed from one meeting and I've got to rush off early, I've got to go to the next meeting, because that says to me that you've not really come along to take the value of this meeting. You know, follow up, you know, with opportunities you get. And, you know, customer service, where we all talk about this, you know, customer service is king, but the reality is just do what you promised to do. You know, say, I'm going to follow up with you, follow up. Say, I'm going to deliver a service to you on this day, deliver the service, you know, really simple things. But those are the kind of things which can lose your credibility. And if you've worked hard to get those leads and those opportunities, if you then waste them by not doing the basics, you know, your credibility will go through your roof. People won't refer you again.
Yeah, and that's the key, isn't it? And that's the basis of business relationships and customer experience, whether that be a current customer, a potential new one, or a former sort of contact or customer. That's so important, especially when meeting new people. So no, great advice there. And I suppose, yeah, visibility and credibility leads to that profitability as well. So just give us again some examples of how you found that's helped your business moving forward.
Well, I'm going to say profitability obviously comes from sales. One of the things I found is that if you do all the basics, customers come to you for business because you get recommended. It's the biggest thing for me, you know, better than marketing and SEO and everything else is being recommended by somebody. And if you're visible and credible, you will get referred to. And the reason why I think that's more profitable is because, again, if we go with that point of, you know, we spend X amount of money to get someone into our business, if they're coming to you without you trying, you know, then there's more profit in it for you. Yeah, and if they're repeat customers, even more. So visibility, credibility leads to profitability. That's my mantra.
Right stuff. Naeem, that's a really interesting several minutes on those areas, and yeah, simple lessons but important lessons, and ones that that if we all look to follow and do that, I'm sure those benefits will come and lead to that that business success. So it's a pleasure, Naeem. It really is. Thanks so much for your time. Been a pleasure speaking with you about that opportunity. I know it's a really positive time for you as your business moving forward as we go into the new year. So thank you, Naeem. An absolute pleasure as always. Keep staying with those lessons as we've discussed, and we'll look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.